Hey guys, I want to show you how to edit, and you can actually watch me do it, edit your video that is, and hopefully this helps you out. So bear with me as we get into this. All right. So I'm going to open up iMovie. Once I'm in iMovie, we want to start a new project. So I'm going to hit the plus. It's going to be a movie, so I'm going to click movie. Now from here, it opens up and it shows you all the pictures and videos that are already on your iPad. I created a quick little 30-second video to use as my little tutorial, so I'm going to select that. And then down at the bottom, it says Create Movie in blue. It's weird to notice, but that actually is the button, so you want to click Create Movie in the bottom middle. All right, so I have my little video here. I'm just using my finger and scrolling around. Down below it, that's my audio. So let's see here. First, let's talk about how you can cut something that you don't like. So let me just show you my little video real fast so you know what I'm working with.
Hey guys, I'm just doing a little tester video so you can see how the editing works on an actual video. Here in this part, I'm going to cut it out, because I made a mistake. Now this part, I'm going to speed up and do a time lapse, so I'm not going to talk, but we'll speed it up so that way you can see it in quick time. Alright, that'll work. Good luck editing!
Okay, so there's the video that I'm working with. We saw that I had the part here that I was going to cut out. So whenever you make mistakes, it's really easy to cut your video. Let's see if I find, I think that was it. Let's just double check here. So I want to find the beginning of the section of when I kind of make my fake mistake, and so I can cut that out. So you want to hit play and pause until you find the exact place it starts.
Here in this part, I'm going to cut it out.
Okay, so I need to go right before the funny faces. Boom. Looks like cut it out. And then I start talking. If you can read lips, it does make this part a little easier to try to figure out what you were saying. So I know I want to cut out that next part. So I'm going to select my movie. Then down at the bottom, we see actions, speed, volume, titles, filters. So we're going to go actions. Actions is your best friend. What I want to do first is I want to split the movie so I can cut it out. Because I know I want to start my cut right here. I'm going to click split. You see how it breaks it into 2 chunks. Then I'm going to want to move it to the end of where I want to stop cutting it out. So I might need to watch it and pause to find that.
Because I made a mistake. Now.
Okay, so it looks like I'm going to go about there to where my mouth's closed. I'm going to select my area again. I know that's where I want to end my cut, so I'm going to click split again. Now I've got this little section, and I know this is what I want to get rid of. So I just select it, and down the bottom right, there's the delete. Boom, that area is now gone. Now I'm going to do a little time-lapse area. So if you're doing a project and you want to show them something that takes a little bit longer, but you don't want your movie to last really long, the time-lapse or speeding it up can be really helpful. So let's get to that part of the video. Let's see, I believe I started kind of dancing in here. There we go. All right, let's find the end of my talking. There we go, that looks good. So again, I'm going to split, and I want to make sure I create the section that's the only little part that I want to speed up, or I'll speed up my entire video. So I want to go to the end of that section now. And am I dancing, there we go. Finger guns, that was my end. And I'm going to split there. So I have this section, this is what I want sped up. So I have it selected, I'm going to go to speed. And you can slide this back and forth. So if I go here, that's going to slow it down. Oh, gosh, that would take forever. Instead, I want to speed it up, so that goes twice as fast. And that is it, and I can just watch it.
All right.
Let's show you that whole part there. So you saw how I went a bit faster through that. It can be really helpful. Now you notice it does speed up any talking that happens as well. So if I come back over into this area, there we go. I can, let's see here, go volume, no, actions. There we go. So I can detach the audio in this part of the video. So if I detach it, there we go. You see down here at the bottom, that is just my audio, that's me talking. In sped up versions, I like to get rid of it, so that way it's not that awkward, because that's just crazy to listen to. So I just select it, delete, boom. Now if I hit play, It should be silent in that part.
Time. Alright, that'll work.
There we go. So you see how there's no longer any audio down below that in the gray. Last thing, I didn't mention this in my little PowerPoint, but it's always nice. You know what? Ignore that. That's just getting too advanced. Let's keep it simple. Last thing, if you want to add a title in the beginning, totally your call with that, but it's pretty simple. I would just select in the very beginning, hit titles, decide what you want it to look like. Maybe I'll do reveal, sure. You just click up on your actual video where it says title text here, click it, and put in your own text, whatever you want your title to be. Maybe I'll just do how-to video. Boom, and hit done. Now it's on there, and I can see how long it takes if I just go play.
Hey guys, I'm just doing a little tester video so you can see how the editing works on an actual video. Here in this part, I'm going to cut it out.
Yeah, that lasted way too long. So, what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to select it. I'm going to say maybe I want it just to kind of stop right when I start talking. Come on, actions. I'm going to move it there. I'm going to split my video there. Now my title should stop when it hits that split. Let's see.
Hey guys, I'm just doing a little tester video so you can see how the editing works on an actual video. Here in this part, I'm going to cut it out.
Now, one thing, if you want to get more advanced, your transitions here, you can actually change that to make it more fancy. So I selected in between where it was cut. I could do a slide where it slides from one direction to the other, boom, like that. I could do a wipe, similar. I could just do a fade, whatever. If that's just getting all fancy, you can have none. Keep it simple, that's my advice. Now, when you're all done, you obviously want to save your video. So up in the top left, it says done. I'm going to click that. There we go. You can retitle it just by clicking there if you wanted. Whatever, that honestly doesn't matter. But to save it to your iPad, down the very bottom middle, there's a box with the arrow sticking up. If you click that, and you're just going to save video, always try to do it the highest level you can for exporting. That'll make sure your video stays in focus. I'm going to do HB 1080, and it starts exporting. Depending on how long your video is, how many edits, might take longer or shorter. But there is the gist on how to edit your video. Boom, move to library. I hope that helped you guys out. Good luck.